All right. Good evening. Sorry, guys, man. I'm still having problem with my OBS right now. So good evening, everyone. Good evening. Let me just check something very quickly. Make sure that we are good to go here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm so sorry, man. Let's see. Let's see. Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? That's the question. I'm pretty sure we are. I don't know. It's not loading. But hey, so hopefully everybody's doing great. Happy Thursday night. It's Forex Talk over here. So let me know in the chat if you hearing me good. And yeah, because I've been playing with those settings on OBS once again. I'm gonna finally figure that out, guys. I will. I will. I swear this is my goal to one point that's gonna be working nice. But yeah. So let me just double check something very quickly here. Uh, let's see, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we're good. All right, sounds good. Okay, so let me know where you're from if you're first time here. By the way, if it's your first time here, by the way, welcome. And man, this is called Forex Talk Over Beer for a reason because we're gonna enjoy a nice little beer, and we're gonna be discussing Forex. Okay, so let's first thing first, let's do the official cheers, and we're gonna get going. We got two massive trades. One still running at 127 pips. Oh my god, man! Almost spilled the beer. Running 127 pips right now. One hit TP at 3.221. So we're gonna discuss all that. Yeah, man. So let me just trying to find my. Jeez, what did I do that? No, that's the intro. That's my mic. Okay. What about I'm guessing this and this? No? Oh. Wah, wah, wah. Wait a second. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. Um, why this is not working? I'm supposed to be able to see Safari. Where are you, dude? Uh, okay. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Stand by. Properties. Uh, Windows capture. And I guess this is the one? Maybe? Is that it? I'm guessing this is the one. It says, I'm guessing this is the one. Nope. Uh-oh. Alright, give me one sec, guys. Trying to find out here. God damn it. Uh, Capture, no. Why this has to be screen capture? There we go. Safari 2. Let's do this. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Windows capture. What about this? There we go. Perfect. So I guess I need to do this. Is that full screen, guys, for you? Man, sorry, man. I look like chumps right now. Can you guys confirm that we're good? This should be full screen technically. Is it? Oh, I think it can be a little bit bigger. No? Maybe not. Let me just do this right here. Here we go. All right. I'm guessing that should be good now, right? Maybe this. That should be good. All right, we're clear. All right, sweet. Thank you, Ding Dong. I don't have the option. I need someone that's really good with OBS, or I heard like Streamlab is even easier. So I need someone to teach me, man. So anyways, cheers. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get going, guys. Let's get going. This was a very interesting week. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, GJ. Let's start with GJ. So on the weekly time frame on GJ, we are bullish. I mean, we are creating a new high on the weekly. Now, if you're looking at the daily, daily's pulling back inside that daily golden zone, getting close to that daily area of interest also, and the major QP, which is exactly where I was expecting things to go when we did the breakdown on Monday or Tuesday. Sorry. Now, on the 4 hour, we are still bearish though. So I'm still waiting to get this H4 bullish to be interested in that trade idea. So I'm going to say GJ going bullish. Here we go. Now move on to the two trades I'm in now. I mean, one I'm still in and one already triggered full TP. But until we're not going to do those right away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do CHF because I want to let people give time to people to actually log in. And we gonna go over those. So let's go take a look at CHFGPY. Now looking at the weekly time frame, we are bullish. I was waiting for that pullback on the daily, so it's still like kind of happening-ish. So I'm gonna be waiting for that one. Is that a way that I can highlight the comments? Reaction, participant, timestamps, no. Well, I don't know how to do it. All right, cool. So now, I mean, there's nothing I can do right now with HFGPY. Euro GPY ranging on the 4 hour. I mean, weekly still bullish, right? Oops, it's loading. Give me one sec. Still bullish here. Daily, still bullish. Nice pullback coming down exactly where we want it. Previous structure point right here. Golden zone, major QP. 4 hours ranging though. So, and now we are bearish. Perfect. So no matter what, I need H4 to go bullish. I I mean, rarely, mostly never go against my H4. H4. There we go. All right. Before I talk about GA and GN, my two winning trade of the week, let me know if there's any other pair you guys want to take a look at. Meanwhile, there's a couple pairs I want to take a look at, like this one. Weekly is bearish, daily is bearish. We just create a new lower low here, so I guess there's nothing we're gonna be able to do. Yeah, not really. I mean, it keeps like that is where I've been testing a lot that intraday pullback on H4 for continuous trade on the daily, which if I would be taking a look at this, I mean, if you look now on H4, you're seeing for that continuation, you see, I want you guys to understand, all right? So this move down now, you got two options. It's either you wait for support to be formed, pull back, take it down, or you can ride that move down. Since like there's no indication of slowing down, I should have been watching this. As you see here, it was clean. This candle respected previous low, previous high, broke previous low. This one respected previous high, broke previous low. Pretty good size candle also, not showing any exhaustion or anything. And if you look left, I mean, I don't think there's any problem here to the left. Yeah, there are no problem. It's just like I'm guessing there's nothing until the dinosaurs time. But yeah. So basically, I'm a little disappointed at myself because I should have been watching this. Especially that I marked this down the first time here. And I think the second time though we didn't have a decent pullback though. Let me check. Yeah, so on that second move, it'll be like kind of effy to be honest. I don't think I would be like willing to take that one. But on the second pullback though, it would make sense. Let's delete this. Now if you put this here, put this here, and you see right at the end of the golden zone. So now let's identify that. And just for learning purposes, right? Let's delete this. Now let's go down to this lower time frame. So you see now we have basically price went bearish and then bullish. Bullish, right? Bearish. We got this kind of retest here. You look at this wick. We retested previous point and we closed nice engulfing here. Not super massive engulfing, but pretty decent. Shit. I'm mad at myself right now. What time was that? Please tell me it was in there. God damn it. That was actually today. But to be honest, I don't think I would have been entering like a third trade this week. But it made total sense. Like even now in 30 minutes, let's see if there's even like something even cleaner. We got a break here to the bearish side. No, I think the H1 was definitely the best entry. Yeah, totally. Maybe 15. It went back. Oh yeah, actually this is clean. Like the 15 is clean. Look at this. I mean, we've been oops, bearish. I mean bullish, and now bearish pullback, retesting previous structure point. Nice engulfing here on that 15 at 10:45. I mean, that's pretty solid. I mean, you can enter this right here, put stop. You can do an aggressive stop here, but to be honest, to play safe, you can put above previous structure point plus 10. That's 20. Let's do 25. That's gonna be way more than enough. 25 and this is a pretty big stop though. I think to be honest, like plus 10, that would be like 15-ish. Yeah, maybe like to play safe, maybe 20, 18, but whatever. And just want to see, like just want to track it down. Let's say paper trade. Just want to see if that would work. Because I've been looking at those concentration trade from that H4 pullback a lot lately, more intraday-ish than swing. Considering the market right now, it's kind of a little crazy. All right, so what about AUD USD? By the way, guys, don't be shy if you have any question. You stop me if I'm going too fast. All right, AUD USD, we are bearish on the weekly time frame. We are bearish on the daily time frame, and we are also bearish on H4. But this is so messy. Yeah, I'm not interested. GCAD, no thank you. EDCAD, no thank you. Right? Yeah, no. I don't know. Let's see. Double top, bearish, ranging for 4 days. No, thank you. Oh, that's. Wait a second. Oh. Can we have a concentration trade here? Huh. Okay, stand by, ladies and gentlemen. What about the date? Date just flipped bullish. All right. So daily high, daily high low. Woo. And here we go. H4. Interesting. And we are bullish on H4. My 8 up pullback. This is such a FE pull, like not pullback, sorry, but elbow. But whatever. Yeah, so no matter what, I need to pull back. Okay, so all right, so now let's talk about GA. This is the one that already hit a 3 point. Jesus. You know, it's always like that. Okay, so GA, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this and that. Let's talk about sex. No, did I say that? Okay, so anyways, let's see. Here we got price is bullish, right? Expecting price to come down at one point, you know, retesting previous structure point. That's what we did. Now, if you take a look at the fib here on the weekly, I mean, we are right in that golden zone, right? right in that golden zone. We are now, if you look here, where is it? On the daily? Yeah. Daily area of interest right here, you know. So once we flip bullish, once because we were bearish, right, on the daily time frame. So we went bearish, boom, 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 boom. So once we break and close above that point, we flip bullish, expecting price to come down to this daily area of interest, okay? To continue to the upside, which is, fun fact, this is probably the same area of the golden zone on daily. Yeah, golden zone is right here. Perfect, excellent. A lot of, hints to build up our case here, okay? Because when you're trading, you're basically building up your case on, are we going up, are we going down, okay? So here is me hating myself. I don't know why, not trusting my analysis and getting out at break even on my first entry. I am so mad at myself. Um, but you know what? It is what it is. So what happened is that I had like a pretty good entry, my first time, and it went like, that one was like during the night, I think. Was it like, I can't remember. Yeah, it was during the night. It was like basically like at more than a 2.5 to 1. It was a 3.3 to 1, actually, exactly. What happened is I didn't put in it my TP like a dumbass, and when I woke up, it's like, oh shit, I was in profit. So now I started like, I don't want to let a winner turn into a loser and all that thing. So, anyways, I started to look at everything, and when we switched structure, I kind of closed at break. It was like a little bit of profit, but I would call it break even. So I got out on my first entry, and let me show you the first entry where it was. Now, if you're looking at H4, it was also, I'm pretty sure this was also the golden zone, right? Yeah, right here. You see, boom, right here, the golden zone. Perfect. So now H4 is bullish. So now I'm going down to the lower time frame. Lower time frame was always bullish, right? H1 was always bullish. 30-minute was bearish, at one point. So what I waited for was for 30-minute to actually flip back bullish, you know. So that happened basically when we did kind of this, and this. This was still bearish, still bearish, still bearish, still bearish. Boom. Finally bullish, went back here. This would have been probably like the best entry, but I kind of missed it. And if I recall correctly, I took it, yeah, after this one right here. Like, oh, that was it. That was at 9. That was the same time. So after this engulfing right here, so I don't know why this tool is right over there, but it was like kind of right here, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. That was the first M3. So it went into profit, boom, close at break even ish, So I'm like, fuck, I'm like, shit, that sucks. But I was like very looking at it because everything still made sense. Like all time frame was, still bullish. That's what I was discussing on Discord with Jacobs. I was like, yes, I'm definitely going to be looking at it again because everything makes sense, right? Everything makes sense. So I'm like, let me show you. Okay, so what happened is the other entry was, let me check my MT4. Can't disturb you. I just want to make sure that this is the exact entry I have over there. So GA. Okay, so price was 2.05175. 2.05 51755. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I didn't enter that one. Um, that's it, right? 2.015. Okay, perfect. And stop loss was 2.04744. 2.0477. 7. What? 2.04774. Okay. Well, basically that's what it is, right? So just um and TP was 459. Whoops, 59. Something here. All right, cool. So 3.221 basically, that's it, right? 2.06459, 2.0. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. All right, so 3.18. All right, let's call it 3.221. So yeah, so that one was pretty happy about that one. How I recouped that one. Obviously now it would have been even more. Like right now, it would have been like, fuck, almost a 5-1. Shit. But it is what it is. I'm super extremely happy about that one. It's been a while, like a 3-1, like especially with this market. Recently, I've been like mostly doing like 2.5-1. So now if you're looking at how I got my second entry, uh, basically if it was on H1, it was on which day was it? That was on the 15th, so that was yesterday. Boom. Right here. Yeah, so that was hold on, wait. Oh yeah, that was somewhere here. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so around like 9:10. I just want to show you the exact candle. The 15. The 15. So that was on the 30-minute. Right here, I'm guessing. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Excellent. That was it. So I had a late entry that one. I remember this candle was closing above, like a little bit more engulfing, confirming bullish now. Also when you go back on the 15-minute, because the 30-minute was always bullish, right? So I was looking at the 15 and the 5-minute to see the switch of structure on that one. And I had like a little late entry on this one. This candle was starting already to go up, but I was like, I'm extremely confident in this trade. I'm like, all right, I might be a couple pips like late in the move, but I'm willing to take the risk on this one because everything makes sense, right? That comes down with experience. Most of the time, like if you're like, but don't forget, I'm not scalping on that one. If I was scalping and looking like for 10, 15 pips and like I'm like 5 pips late, I'll be like, fuck that shit. But now I'm looking like I like almost 200 pips. Yeah. So I'm five pips late. You know, I'm good with it. So that's what happened. So I think this one was beautiful. Like it was textbook. It was basically textbook. Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. Like there's nothing that was like kind of effy on this one. Um, the only thing I'm mad about myself, I shouldn't been like risking a little bit more on this one. Because everything made sense. But since lately the market was like a little like kind of effy-ish, I was like more on the fence or on the break, being careful. But yeah, so basically, oh, I didn't even update this. So here we got a new high now. Boom, here we go. So now, can I re-enter on GA? Probably. Let's take a look. Um, let's take a look. So weekly, we still have a lot of room to go. Obviously, one of the other reason why I've been like securing profits because like we're getting close to this weekly resistance in this area. There was a lot of problem. You see, this like if let's say we do a rectangle here. Boom. Let's put red. So you see this area have been like problematics. So the last time we hit that level, we rejected the downside. So I was like, you know. So that's also the other reason why I've been careful. We were also at TP2, if I remember correct, on the fib. So a couple of the reason why I actually did secure profit and I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it. Yes, I can extend, but hey, who cares? So now at this point, it's either we're gonna have a pullback on the day to continue to the upside, Or H4 right now already give us like a little small pullback, but I would not re-enter on this, to be honest. So let's just update the chart. There we go, perfect. So yeah, so now if we have a decent pullback, because this one was a small pullback, now if we do have something like, let's say, I cannot use it now because this H4 candle is not closed, but let's say it would have been closing like this. I'll be waiting like for a pullback somewhere around here to be able to continue to the upside. But until then, it's a no-go. Cheers, guys. You guys been super quiet, man. I can't believe you guys have no questions. Like, what the hell's going on here? Am I talking too fast? What's going on? Yo, this beer is good. All right, let's continue. All right, so we got GN still running. Let's talk about GN. GN was pretty good too. GN. Now, if you're looking at the weekly time frame, we are bullish, right? I was looking for a continuous trade on this one, based on the weekly time frame. Now, if you're looking at the daily add, like, let me delete this so we can actually. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need it. So daily was bullish. We had a small pullback, and now we're gonna be able to update the chart later on. I know it's a lot of lines, guys, but give me one sec. Bear with me. So the 4 hour was bullish. Pullback uh, inside that H4 golden zone. And once we went in that H4 golden zone, I waited for the lower time frame. You see here. Actually, let me delete this. So now if you're looking at, no, that was on the 30-minute, right? Trying to find where I put that line. 15. Oh, here we go. That's on the 15. You see? All right. So here was one of the good area to enter the trade was right here. You know, on Tuesday I missed that one if I'm not wrong. Was it the one I entered? I can't remember. Hold on. Give me one sec. Let me check. Damn, I should always mark it down like the right way so it's easier to follow. Let me just check my MT4. All right, cool. So GJ, not GJ. What am I talking about? GN. Okay, so this one, 2.33423. Two price. I shouldn't always do that. Two. What did I say? 423. Oh, I was right at it. So I guess I did it. And stop was 32,735. 32,7. Oh, yeah, I was right on it. Okay, great. Perfect. And that was on the 15 also. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, great. All right, let's recap this. So weekly is bullish, right? Daily is also bullish. We're looking for a continuous trade, right? So it was on the 15. So grab this arrow here. So we were on the 15. So this candle didn't exist. This one didn't exist, right? So we are right somewhere in here when I took my trade, right, on the daily. So now, if you go back to the 4 hour, like I said, 4 hour went bullish, pullback, like I love it. We have a nice support form with an engulfing, no bottom wick, you know, to the downside, showing that there's less probability for price to go to the downside. So I'm like, all right, great. Now looking at H1, H1 was basically always bullish at that point, if I'm not wrong. Was it? It was bullish from there to there. Yeah, so it was always bullish when I took that trade, you know. We got this affy, you know, kind of elbow. Now, if you look at 30-minute though, it went bearish, you know. So 30-minute went bearish here, you know. Still bearish here, not much of an elbow, you know. Here we went bullish, you know, and we have the pullback. So the best entry was like here, okay, at 6 p.m. Asian session, but I got in on, man, hold on, wait a second. I think I marked it down on Discord if I'm not wrong. Was it? Uh, yeah, I showed the best entry. Oh yeah, so on Discord I actually showed the best entry on that engulfing candle right here, but that's not the one I got in though. So I need to write this down for them. Let me write because I don't want them to be confused here. My bad, guys. My entry on GN wasn't that small engulfing. Check the live session. Okay, perfect. Okay, I just want to make sure it's clear for everyone. I just realized. Okay, cool. So now, if you look at 15-minute, I'm pretty sure, where was it? Was it 30, 15, or 2 hour? It was like one of the engulfing. Man, I swear next time, guys, I'm always going to mark down some notes to make sure. Here we go. That was it. Perfect. Excellent. So once we add that move on the 30-minute, right? Did I say? Went bearish, boom, bullish, pullback, engulfing. Yeah. So that was the move. Okay. So that was the move right here. But honestly, you're never gonna see me, right at the opening of Asian session. It's just stupid, because I mean the freaking spread are like through the roof. So I'm like, fuck that shit. So I'm just gonna wait for the next, next sign of engulfing or next good candle that's gonna give me a good hint on what's going on. So once that candle closed, and the 7 p.m. Eastern, we were pushing. I went late on the chart and realized that like, oh shit, we're pumping. We're pumping. And if you look at that 2 hour, yeah, this one, right? Was it 17? Yeah. So exactly. So I took this one because this one for me is a write-off candle, that small doji. So I moved this candle beside this one. This one was my engulfing. Okay. So for me, I was a little late plus the spread. So this is exactly where I was on the entry. Okay. So yes, this one was not textbook because I had to do a lot of things to check to be able to take this entry. Because I had to be like not creative, but realize that all right, everything makes sense. I cannot open up like the Asian session; it will be dumb. So what is my next go sign? To go. So I actually enter here. But if you look, if I would have been like a little bit patient, I think I would be getting a better entry. Like let's just figure it out if I did something stupid, and I just realized that I actually did. Yeah, I did. Oh no, that was on the 15th, all right? So hold on, wait a second. 15, 15, 15. Yeah, it's over there. Somewhere over there. Where is it? On the 15. When do they have the pullback here? On 1 hour, we said pullback on the 15. Just trying to find the right spot for you guys. So I enter here. This is the area I want to mark there. Okay, perfect. Accent. Perfect. So now if you look, if I would have been like a little bit more patient, look at this. Look at this. So I enter like somewhere in here, in this candle. But look, if I would have been patient, we create a new high. This is actually a perfect freaking example, guys. So I hope you're going to take notes of this, okay? Because this is perfect. This is the proof that when we create a new higher high, just fucking wait, I think I was like a little anxious. Like, I don't know why, man, I got in here. Usually I'm extremely more patient. I'm really more patient than this. Look at this. If I've been waiting, look what happened. Pullback. We're still bullish from there to there, right? At this point, from here to here. Pullback. Nice engulfing candle. Look where I can enter. Boom. I can enter right here. And not being stopped because my stop will be under previous structure point, right? So let's say I enter here. My stop will be like 10 pips under that one. So plus 10, so that's 54. So I would have been, I would have been good, right? So yeah. So my impatient cost me like a couple pips. Nothing crazy, but that's what it is. So hopefully, yeah, sorry man, it was a little messy as an explanation this one. I'm definitely gonna mark notes next time when I enter. So like something like boom, something to point that say, hey, entered here, blah blah blah, because of that. Because sometimes I just don't remember. So much shit goes on in the day that when I try to explain after that, it's just like bug, you know. So anyway, so now where are we at? Why I'm still holding. Okay, so let's update the chart first. Daily. So now we just create a new high. Okay. Just create a new high. Right now I am like we went to 221 so far. Okay. This is my 321 right here. Oh, 2.521, sorry. 2.521 here. Let's see. 4 hour is bullish also. From there to there. This is like kind of FE elbow here, but it is what it is. What about H1? H1, we are bullish also with a new high. So now, for the next couple hours, I'm expecting probably a pullback here. Especially that the last hour just closed bearish, small doji. We see exhaustion here, but that's also the end of the day, right? So that's why there's probably less volume. There's no screen. Are you guys serious? For how long? How long we have no screen? You guys have no screen? Are you serious? No way. Are you guys serious? You see no screen? Hold on, let me check on my phone. Let me try to connect. Oh, I see a screen. Man, you scared me. Okay, so so A 1985. So yes, there's a screen. I just checked, so we should be fine. All right, so H1 is bullish, so now I'm expecting like a pullback somewhere around this area to continue to the upside. So I'm gonna keep holding this one. I'm pretty sure we can hit that 2.521. I put an alert and yeah, we should be good. Oh, the only thing I didn't check though was where's this next major QP? Oh, okay, I need to put an alert here.